My name's Adrian, and today I'll be joined by my colleague Ed. We're going to focus on the topic of time and how it leverages lease negotiations. Welcome, Ed.
Thanks, Adrian.
So when should you ideally be starting lease negotiations with your landlord?
Look, the ideal time to start is probably 18 to 24 months out from your critical date, whether that be a lease expiry or an option to renew. And this allows you to undertake your needs analysis, which helps identify the business's strategies, objectives, plans, and risks. And once you've identified those strategic requirements for your business, this will ensure you have a framework to commence your lease negotiations with your landlord.
Okay, so that's interesting. 18 to 24 months, that seems like quite a fair way out. Why do you need to start so early?
It does seem quite far out. However, starting the process early allows you to assess the market by seeing what is available and what other tenants are paying in the market. And importantly, starting the process early creates the doubt in the landlord's mind and provides the tenant with leverage. The landlord knows that you have enough time to possibly move location if you can't come to an agreement with your landlord, and it also allows you to relocate. And it really just places the seed of doubt into the landlord's mind, and it basically ensures that the landlord has to put their best foot forward to keep you as a tenant moving forward. So Adrian, can you give us all some of the horror stories of leaving the process to negotiate your lease to the last minute?
Yeah, so probably one of the worst scenarios is where you don't have an option to exercise. So if you leave it to the last minute, a savvy landlord holds all the cards and really knows that you don't have the time to move anywhere and could force you into having to accept above market terms to remain on the site, or a lease term really favouring the landlord. Even worse, they could provide you with a month's notice and all of a sudden you don't have a business anymore and you're out on the street. Even if you do have an option, you'll be governed by the terms and conditions in the lease. And so you won't have the opportunity to negotiate anything outside of the prescribed term and market review conditions.
How can you best use time to leverage the best outcomes during your lease negotiations?
Yeah, so look, time is really everything. As we said earlier, I think 18 to 24 months prior to your critical lease expiry option date. As you said, Ed, as well, determining what's best for your business is critical, rather than waiting for your critical date to dictate what the outcome of the negotiation will be. And research and look for alternatives to leverage your position in the negotiations. So LPC Cresa is really well placed to help you with your lease negotiations. We can provide the necessary templates and checklists so you can be best prepared if you want to do your negotiation yourself, or alternatively, we can negotiate on your behalf. Don't put off your lease negotiations any further. Please go to lpc.com.au/subscriptions and sign up to our free subscription service and start the path towards a tenant-friendly lease. Thank you.
Thank you.